Alright, we are going to do a super quick review of this 2021 Honda Recon ES. So this Honda Recon is brand new, even though it's a 2021. It was I don't know if it was a leftover model or a model that the dealership got in that was a leftover. They said they would take it because they did have some 2022s and 2023s, but the reason I was interested in this model, besides it being the Recon and the ES, is they discontinued this the shift lights here up on top. So for whatever reason they did away with this, so now all the new models don't have that. In the way of color, this is very similar to our Honda 420 Rancher ES. It's the black with the green two-wheel drive. This one is also two-wheel drive. Has a solid axle, just like the 420. It does not come with the trailer hitch. I did get that. We'll do a separate video on installing that. There's really nothing to it. So not sure why they don't include that. They do have storage compartment in the back here, kind of like the 420 has as well. And then underneath the seat is where you're going to have access to the battery, air filter, so all that stuff. That's pretty much the same as well. The one difference is this one is carbureted. It is not fuel injected. So if you look up on the dash here, you'll see that there is a choke knob for pulling the choke. And I did watch some videos on these a couple years ago when I was looking at getting one of these a while back, before they were completely out of stock, and now it seems to be dealers starting to get them back in stock. And a lot of the videos talked about how this was very cold-blooded. So when they said it was cold-blooded, I assumed you just had to keep it choked to keep it running. So you pull your choke out. Nope, pull your choke out to start it. You need to push your choke back in, and then you basically have to like just give it a little bit of throttle to keep it going, because otherwise it won't stay running when it's cold. So the night I brought it home, it was in the single digits, and had a heck of a time just being able to switch it from choke to off to keep it running, and really had no idea that this thing is that cold-blooded. Now the Honda Rancher we have, that one is fuel injected, and it does a much better job during the cold months staying running. But that one, trying to get it to go when it's cold, if it's really cold, it just does not want to go. You got to give it a little help with the throttle to get it going. So, and then in the way of the newer models, the 2022s, 2023s, I think they did some like updates with the headlights, or maybe the design a little bit. I think the fenders are a little different. They got like some square cutouts. Maybe it sits a little taller. The fenders got a little bit more clearance. But like I said, my biggest thing is I wanted the electric shift. That's just nice. We really like that on our other one. And then we also wanted the lights to show what gear you're in. That's the other one has a display screen, the Honda Rancher. So this should work out. It's got the lights there or whatever. So, and it also has fuel shut off and then a reserve. One thing it doesn't come with the hitch, there is an optional kit that gives you right here what would be an oil temperature light. So I've thought about installing that. I'm not sure. It's quite costly. I think it's about $200 in parts. And it's a sensor, a wiring harness, like a module you plug into, and then the harness would come up and you got your light connector cover. It's a little red. It'll be like kind of like this but in red. So I've looked at that. I'm not real sure where on the motor that sensor goes in. I've seen different sensors on eBay. I'm kind of thinking it's behind here. You would take this plug out and it would sit in there. Possibly Maybe I'm way off on that, but I haven't seen anywhere else where there's like a plug or a bolt you would take out to screw a sensor in. So, but other than that, like I said, this is going to be just a real quick review. We'll get it out at the woods and do a little playing around with it or whatever, and we want to get that hitch on. It's just nice having a hitch. It's good tie down spot, and if you gotta pull anything, it's nice to have a spot that you can hook something up to. So other than that, this will be it for now.